Information on Dino-96. For several decades in the former Soviet Union, works were carried out on reproduction of processes of life, all on full potential to control it. The theoretical works indicated that this was possible. At each phase of their research, the scientists found themselves surprised with the preliminary results confirming the theory. All analyses were kept top secret due to the fact that they were aimed for military purposes. The research was carried out fragmentarily in hundreds of institutes. However, due to the lack of final results and negative opinions of a majority of the so-called experts, the research was suspended. In our opinion, an incorrect microbiologist's concept was adopted at the final phase, although, from the scientific point of view, it was absolutely correct. Nevertheless, the group of theoreticians was not found to be credible. The objective of Jan Stój's familiarization with the matter and theory, as well as the Polish-Russian Dino-96 work group, which he established in the year 1995, is shifting this quite an insane theory into the implementation phase. Is it possible to obtain in this way cellular information that is capable of controlling the work of individual cells of the body or the entire body? The fundamental issue was familiarization with the theoretical works and belief in the concepts developed by, for instance, Professor Makarov. This was a new approach to biological sciences and partial rejection of what we were taught at school. It was a do-or-die situation for us, success or failure. An insane project was commenced, rejecting all comments from scientific experts. The effects appeared 2 years later. We launched the production of the first Dino-96. We developed a unique single-phase biotechnology and extremely simplified instrumentation, which we adjusted depending on the analysis of Dino-96 and its effect on the living organisms, plants, animals and humans. The analytical results of the substrate were verified at Moscow Institute of Biotechnology and the Agricultural University of Wrocław. They were found to be extremely sensational. During the single-phase biotechnological process, the internal molecule structure of animal cell is broken down into molecules of compounds by almost complete weakening of the bonds between them. We were the only team that has the capability to break down animal protein without disturbing the stereochemistry. This leads to activation of peptide bonds and the capability to continuously transform one type of L-amino acids into the other form and then back to the previous form, during which radiation is emitted, that is, the bioenergy information of a correctly functioning cell or living system is transferred. Hence the very high biological activity of Dino-96. And the capability to penetrate, for instance, from the skin to the inside of the soft tissue cells, blood and bones, without damaging the intercellular walls. The form in which Dino-96 is used does not matter. The substance penetrates at the speed of light. This means that the bioenergy information is transmitted with a partial omission of chemical processes proceeding in all living cells. Additionally, individual cells or systems choose for themselves the compound fragments they need. This is possible due to the reception of cellular information and stimulation of biological activity of peptide bonds in a living cell. This is simple, very simple. Owing to the bioenergy information, incorrectly located and twisted peptide bonds inside the cell protein are attempting to resume the correct structural location automatically and on their own. We proved in practical and tangible terms that what seemed unreal is real and possible. We carry out practical presentations illustrating this at public demonstrations in clinics and congresses in Poland and abroad. We are awarded with medals at Europe's largest exhibitions. And what is the result of this? Nothing. Several leading clinics in Russia and Poland are collaborating with us in terms of using Dino-96 in medicine and agriculture. Dino-96 and its products are registered as cosmetics. We present them in Poland and Europe as cosmeceuticals or therapeutic cosmetics aiding basic therapy. During all public presentations of use and immediate effects, the product arouses excitement and overall admiration. We are ready to establish cooperation with the right firms and concerns. Now is the time for you to demonstrate how to use Dino-96 for the benefit of mankind. Medical doctor number 1, the children of Moscow Center for Rehabilitation. We are going to demonstrate how treatment cycle using the Dino-96 preparation is carried out. First, we dissolve the Dino-96 substrate in liquid or powder form in warm water and spray it on the spine, chest and a given part of the body, legs or arms. Please note that the children which are about to be subjected to this demonstrative treatment have never had any contact with the Dino-96 before. The boy suffers from severe pain in the back and he is unable to bend down. First we spray the area and then apply the Dino-96 cream to it. Try to bend down now. Does your back still hurt? No? Now he has no pain in the back and he can bend down, which he was unable to do. We have been using Dino-96 for 4 months. We use Dino-96 in spray and the Dino-96 cream in treatment of children, and the results of the experiment were surprisingly better than expected. Here is one interesting case. A boy from Chechnya suffered as a result of mine explosion and has been operated on many times. Skin from one of his legs was transplanted to the other one. After use of the Dino-96 method, we observed rapid healing in the wound and the skin. We also had children with elbow joint and knee joint contractures. After injuries, children often cannot straighten their knee and elbow joints. We included them in the group to be subjected to an experiment using Jan Stuy's method, Dino-96. We applied the preparation in spray and cream on the spine and the joints. We observed substantial improvement as regards joint straightening. The children felt better the next day. This is one of such patients. He has got a complicated open fracture of the left arm bone. He has been operated on many times. Union of fractured bones was formed, but the stiffness in the joint is alarming. We were running a comprehensive rehabilitation program in order to improve the elbow joint mobility. This is the patient's range of movement at present. Strong pain appears whenever he is attempting to straighten the joint. We apply the preparation in spray and cream to the spine and the elbow joint. Usually, pain reduction can be observed following application of the preparation. Move your arm, please. What do you feel? An instant reaction in the form of pain reduction is visible. The children can feel that they can move their joint freely. The movement range quickly increases. All this appeared immediately after the first use of Mr. Jan Stuy's methodology. Another example is a child with thick swelling and red and itching post-operative scars. The scars on this child had been sprayed with the preparation, and we noticed reduction in the size and their color became pale, which was impossible to achieve for several years. We achieved very high curative effects in children with serious problems in the spinal area whose symptoms included pain and failure of motoric functions. As a result of the use of the Dino-96 methodology in combination with our rehabilitation methods, we were able to reduce and stop the pain and increase spinal mobility. Zoya Fyodorovna, medical doctor, National Center for Medicine in Moscow. I work with the Follow diagnostic system. I was interested in whether Dino-96 really is such an incredibly effective preparation with immediate effect. Therefore, I decided to analyze it from the energetic perspective. When we work with German and Swiss preparations, we use the device named Dermatron to see whether a given preparation is suitable for the patient. We place the preparation in an appropriate slot and start the test. The Dermatron demonstrates the effectiveness of the preparation and indicates whether the preparation is suitable for the patient or not. It is an energetic concept at the computer point of the patient level. The first test indicated a curative effect of as high as 90%. In this case, the preparation stabilizes the brain's energetic state. We decided to commence the analysis. One patient had a number of heart attacks and was hospitalized in serious conditions several times. After being released from hospital, the patient suffered from severe pain in the lower back, left forearm and arm. I used the Dermatron to test the effect of Dino-96 on the patient and gave him an ampoule of Dino-96 and recommended carrying it in the pocket of his shirt on the chest. The pain stopped after 2 weeks and the arm became fully functional.